Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Qnews, bringing you the latest regional and international developments. Here are the top stories making headlines this hour. Lebanese Prime Minister Nawaf Salam has said he held in-depth talks with his Egyptian counterpart Mustafa Madbouli on strengthening political and economic cooperation. Speaking at a joint press conference in Beirut, Salam stressed that relations between Egypt and Lebanon are marked by shared paths and converging visions, reaffirming the commitment to deepening bilateral ties across all fields. The Lebanese Prime Minister also praised Egypt's support for Lebanon, especially its efforts to halt Israeli attacks and bring an end to the Israeli occupation. Egyptian Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli has said relations between Cairo and Beirut are founded on mutual respect and close cooperation, noting growing political engagement between the two sides. At a joint press conference in Beirut, he stressed Egypt's commitment to strengthening bilateral ties across all sectors, backed by clear political will. Madbouli praised Lebanese leadership efforts to restore stability, reaffirmed support for Lebanon's state authority and civil peace, highlighted Lebanon's role in regional stability, and urged Israel to respect the ceasefire agreement. Egyptian Foreign Minister Badr Abdulati has emphasized the significant development of Cairo-Moscow relations across all levels. During a joint press conference with his Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov, he highlighted deep strategic cooperation between the two countries, including boosting trade, supporting regional security, stability and development. Abdulati stressed Egypt's rejection of any intervention in threatening regional stability and underlined the importance of serious coordination with partners. He called for full implementation of the UN Security Council 2803 regarding Gaza, the operation of the Rafah border crossing in both directions, and Egypt's ongoing efforts to sustain the ceasefire in Gaza and facilitate humanitarian aid. Sudanese developments were also discussed. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov has praised Egypt's hosting of the Russian-African Partnership Conference and also highlighted growing alignment with Cairo on numerous international issues. Speaking in Cairo, Lavrov noted a recent 12% increase in Egypt-Russia trade, significant cooperation on infrastructure projects, energy facilities, and the industrial zone in the Suez Canal economic zone. The Russian Foreign Minister emphasized enhanced political coordination between both countries at regional forums and underscored the importance of sustaining the Gaza ceasefire, pursuing a two-state solution, and stabilizing the West Bank. He also acknowledged Egypt's diplomatic mediation with Iran, its balanced stance on Ukraine, and warned the Western security demands could militarize Ukraine against Russia. In Gaza, Palestinians are lining up in Khan Yunis to receive hot meals for charity kitchens. As the United Nations warns, current aid deliveries are still falling short of urgent needs. Charity kitchens in Khan Yunis have been distributing cooked meals to families facing severe shortages. A ceasefire that took effect in October has eased some restrictions on goods and aid, but the United Nations says that the volume entering Gaza remains insufficient, with needs still overwhelming. Aid groups say many households rely on communal kitchens as food supplies, cooking fuel, and basic essentials remain scarce. The UN continues to call for a sustained increase in aid flow and faster distribution to reach vulnerable communities. That brings us to the end of our top stories for this hour. Still with us for continuing coverage, analysis, and breaking updates from across the region and around the world here on Qnews. Thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for more coming up here.